I've basically gotten this truck to the point where I feel comfortable. Did a little bit of a power steering leak there last night. But what I mean by that is it runs, it drives, it kind of stops. The derby for this one is about a month away. So I can kind of come back and fine tune this thing later. What does it need? It needs a fuel shutoff switch, it needs a front window bar, brakes, box bolted together where it's been cut. Other than that, this thing's pretty much done. I have the tires on it I want. I have everything pretty much set up the way I want it. It's going to be very stock. There's no threaded rod in this or anything. So it's going to be the white. But there's a derby coming up that is any cars run together. So you're talking 4 cylinders all the way up to 70s V8s all run together. So I need to build a car for that, and I don't really know what I'm going to build, to be honest. The main 2 choices I have right now for the class is the Lumina and the Avalon. So I have 7 days to build this, but in the time that I have to build this, I have to fix a different car for a derby on Friday night. This is Sunday night, these ones. So the rule is it's completely bone stock. I have to move gas tank, I have to move battery. I'm allowed one bar from post to post on the inside of the car. I'm not allowed to swap bumpers at all. So that means I got to run factory Lumina or I got to run factory Avalon bumpers, which that's a crappy bumper and that's a crappy bumper. So that kind of sucks. So here's my choices. I have the Lumina. So this thing here hasn't ran in a bit, but I bet you with a little bit of effort, I can't even get the hood open. I bet you with a little bit of effort, this thing would start right up. Now I'm not 100% familiar with these, so I would have to kind of get back into my Lumina building ways and move the wiring harness. I'm not allowed to alter anything, not allowed to change subframe mounts, and nothing. Or stick to my Avalon where I can move the wiring, tuck it up all out of the way. I know how to do it. I know this one runs. I can leave the windshield. I'm probably not going to, but I can. And pretty much just gut it and go. This is how simple this rule is. So here's my theory. I'm just going to sit in the shade back here because it's plus 40 degrees Celsius today. It all really comes down to this is a bone stock show, so you cannot be using the front end the whole time. The Lumina, I know the back end on this is not the best. I know that, for example, there's the frame rail holding down, hanging down. I know that this thing here is a little bit rusty in the back, but it is a W body. But this one right here is extremely clean in the back, but back bumper is a little rusty. So my theory is this is a bone stock show, so you can't just go in there using the front only. You got to use the back and you got to drive smart. So would it be better to use the Lumina using the back? Would it be better to use the Avalon using the back? I kind of think the Avalon wins with the back. I really do. I think the back of this Avalon would be much stronger than the back of this Lumina. That's 1 point for the Avalon, I'm thinking. And 2, the wiring and easeability to drive, I'm going to have to say Lumina, because if I'm going in there with 70s, I'm going to need the power to push people and a little bit extra weight, and I think the Lumina weighs more. So I could use that to push people. But Avalon, because this is a V6 and a bigger car, I've never actually driven one, so this is pretty heavy. So they might be around the same weight rise. Now, front end. This is my question on the front end. I've ran factory Camrys before, and the bumpers are crap, they bend inward. But I've also ran factory Luminas before. When they're crap, they bend inward. So, do I take a W body, or do I take a Lumina? Sorry, do I take a Lumina, or do I take an Avalon? So that's my question for today's video. I'm going to probably put a poll up on Zach's workshop and see which one you guys pick. I'll probably pick by the end of today. But truck's pretty much to the point where it can be driven out and stored, and then I'm either going to pick one of these 2 fine V6 front wheel drive cars to take to the next derby. Like I said, this is going to be a rush build. The only advantage is it's bone stock. I can't change anything, neither can anybody else. So it's kind of an even fair grab, like an even battlefield kind of thing, because they're all bone stock. Which one did you guys pick? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow.